Hey guys, so today I will be explaining exactly how the gear lottery works because I feel a few people still don't exactly get it. So I'll be explaining the Monster and the Saber Red gear lotteries, and I'll leave Xeno for when I decide to buy Xeno, which will be quite soon because I'm already at 74,000 K coins, and I'll make a Xeno video when I decide to get it. But first, I'm going to make one on Saber Red and Monster. So first of all, just in general, each of the gear lotteries has 16 super rewards and 18 normal rewards. So also, these normal rewards are also scaled by rarity. So you're more likely to get some of the common ones than, say, the rare ones. So if you wanted to find the exact percentage of getting each one, you can check them out in the odds section here. Also, so here, I'm going to show you the Monster just as a demonstration. So you see here there is a normal rewards probability, which shows the probability of getting each normal reward when you do one single normal spin. As you can see, look at the 50,000 K coins. I mean, it's not looking great with a 0.0001%. So, I mean, if you do it like 100,000 times, you might get it. So it's basically has the same probability of you winning the literal lottery in real life. So just don't go expecting the 50,000 K coins. I mean, it's very, very, very unlikely you'll get it. But I mean, it's probably one of the only good rewards on there. So as you can see, some of the really, really common things like Dow balloons and megaphones and gear decals, you get them at pretty much quite common. And some of the more rare things such as mouse headgear and hip glasses, they are less common. Also, they didn't really order this by like most common to least common, because for some reason they decided to point 0.16, 0.17, which is a calculator plate, and the clover drift emoji in front of the mouse headgear and hip glasses, even though... So I don't know how this thing is ordered. I don't know why they put it in such a funky, convoluted order, where they didn't even order it from largest to smallest. So I don't know what they're doing, but yeah, that's just how it works. And now, for the more important part, the Monster gear. So, the main thing with super rewards is that you cannot get the rarest rewards such as Monster or like Solaris Black Spray on your first attempt. So basically it's like this. First of all, we have a thing here, Magic Gear Probability Guide, and we have the single draw accumulation super reward probability, which means, so most people don't realize this, but if you draw it 1 to 8 times, there is no chance of you getting a super reward. So the first 8 times you do a normal spin or normal draw, you will not get a super reward. There is no chance of you getting it. And then as you can see, the probabilities go up. So when you get to your 13th time doing a normal draw, you will 100% get a super reward. So basically, what it's shown here is obviously just doing super reward spins is better value than doing normal spins, but there is a slight chance of you getting it. So if you aren't going for the cart and you just have a few gears for some unknown reason, it is always better to do normal rewards than the super rewards, because then you're not getting anything unless you're going straight for the cart and you have enough gears to go for the cart, do normal reward spins. So that's true for when Kartrider decided to give us the 30 golden gears for Saber Red. It would have always been a better idea to invest them in normal rewards for some reasons that I covered in the last video. Anyways, as you can see back down here with Monster, you need to roll it, and also the chance to receive things here, they are dependent on... So if you haven't collected a single one of these rewards, and you decided to roll it once, that is the chance you'd get it. But if you say you already got one of the rewards, all of the other rewards would scale up by the same percentage, which is slightly confusing, but all it's saying is they will always stay at the same percentage, and you can't get a super reward more than once. So down here, as you can see, it is 8 to 13 times to get all the rewards down here, and then the first chance you get to get Monster is at the 14th try, which for Xeno means you will need to spend at the very least $65,000 to get Xeno. And as you can see, the probability isn't exactly even either. There is a 50% chance to get Monster, while it's a 25% chance for Solaris, Black Spray, and Vampire Costume. Which means, if you roll it once, so on your 14th try, there is an exactly 50% chance of you getting Monster, which is actually different with Xeno, because if you look up here, back to Xeno. So if you look up here, back to Xeno, you can actually see there's only a 25% chance of getting Xeno on your first 14th try. So that means, on average, well, it's different because you can only get each reward once. But don't prey on the fact that you're going to get Xeno exactly on your 14th try. Make sure you always prepare enough K-Coins for 16 attempts. Because, worst case scenario, if you spend all your K-Coins and do 15 attempts, for example, and then you don't get Xeno, you get every single other reward. That means, and for some reason, maybe, let's say the event ends, because the event has to end eventually, and it's going to be around late October when the event ends. And if it ends before you get Xeno, you have just wasted basically all of your K-Coins and not even getting the cart. So make sure you prepare enough to actually get the cart. Anyways, a few people have been asking me, how did I get these cool goggles of mine that are so epic and stuff? And also how I got my cool, as you can see down here, whoop, wrong button, as you can see down here, the California plate. So, these were actually pre-registration rewards that if you registered before the game was actually released, you would have gotten them. Although a few people have had problems receiving the reward, but it's already too late. So these rewards are basically unobtainable now. Like, there's no way of obtaining them now, from what I know. So, basically, the California goggles, or also known as, I mean, they look like VR goggles, so I'm going to call them VR goggles. These two items, they cannot be obtained now. You would have had to pre-register for them, so there's no way of getting them now. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'm going to make another video tomorrow, and then hopefully the video that I'll put out on Wednesday, Wednesday should be of me getting Xeno. Although it kind of depends on if I'll get enough coins or not in the time. So, see ya.